I briefly and horrendously walked you guys through what a Snapchat takeover looks like, or a Snap ad, which we're calling it now. Today, I actually want to walk you guys through how to do one, what it looks like from a manager side, what it looks like from an SMRA side, and what it looks like from a rep side. So kind of get you a little bit more pieces of the pie. I'm actually really excited to do this because I actually just got off the phone with two of our new reps, and just got both their they're doing a Snap ad with two of our SMRAs right now as we're speaking. So I'm more excited to get you guys in because we went from a 5K week to a 25K week within 3 weeks just doing this Snapchat program. So I'm pumped to see you, and eventually we're gonna look at what projections look like if you guys have those 100 recruits, and what that's gonna look like for when you pair it with Snapchat, with Snap ads. So if I can screen share, okay, sweet, which I can. Let me go to it real quick. Actually, I don't even know if I need a screen share yet. But first off, I want everyone to go into their Snapchat real quick. Just open up your Snapchat and then just leave it open and just set it on the table. I know you're tempted to like go respond to your friends or whatever real quick. Please avoid that temptation. Just lock in real quick. Who here has more friends on Snapchat than they do on their actual contacts app? Just show of hands. Like way more contacts on people on Snapchat. Okay. So about half y'all, probably the vast majority of y'all. Okay. Just in the chat real quick, I want everyone just to estimate how many people they have on Snapchat. Just how many friends that they have on Snapchat, or how many people viewed your story last. So like for me, I have about 800 because about 750 people saw my story last week. I'm sorry, that sounds so arrogant, me just like flexing how many people I know right there. I'm so popular. No. 1,400, my, I am so small. Okay. 800, 400, 300, 250, 120. We're just all over the place. 750, 162. You know the exact amount? Around 800.
You guys want to have 5,000 people by April 5th every day. You should be quick adding. Sorry, just had to throw that out there.
I was actually just about to reiterate the same thing. So yes, quick add, all that you can. So I'm going to play it conservative, and I'm just going to say that we have on average 300. Does that sound fair? On average 300? Okay. Okay, sweet. And most of y'all are established, managers in training. Don't have as much, and I will say a normal doesn't have as much of a following as y'all studs have. So, with that being said, with every person that does a Snapchat ad, the stats look like this. So 60%, when we send it out, 60% will either apply or post the ad on their story. And you don't have to write this down. This is just me spitballing right here. 60% will either apply or put the ad on the story, or both. Around 20% will either ask detailed questions or send it to friends. Another 20% will either say no or leave you on red. That's just how it is. So when you send it out, your network, about 1 in 5 people will apply. And I say that because of networks of networks. So what it looks like when you do a Snap ad is this. So you're going to post something in your story. And I'm just going to drop a picture in the chat right here. Can I paste a picture in the chat box on Zoom? That thing I can do? Okay, well, regardless, we're just going to run with it. But the first thing that you want to do, so here's the one I use, just so y'all know exactly what it looks like. Whenever you are done reading the script, we're going to post this in the chat, and I'm going to walk you through what it looks like real quick. Where was it? Okay. So here's the one we use for our particular office. Let me see if I can put it in the chat real quick. Okay. There, I just put it in the chat. You guys can look at what that looks like. And then, Erica, does everyone have access to the Snapchat Convo Google Doc?
Yes.
Okay.
Shared it with everyone that's on the GCK file.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put the link in. So, okay, so perfect. That means anyone with the link can join. Perfect. Oh, hey, Wes, what's up?
How's it going?
Good. I'm with Miss Kristen right now. We're on a Zoom.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Said hi.
Yeah. Wes says hi.
Mr. Wes Frank.
The one and only.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Getting ready to kick some booty this summer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so I'll go and put it in the chat real quick in case you don't already have access to it. But the first thing I want to do before I teach y'all exactly how to walk through it is role play. And I know you guys are sick of role playing after being reps and stuff, and you probably hate it. But the most powerful tool, confidence is the most powerful tool in your tackle box, is what I've always heard. So we're gonna go ahead and open that up, and then can I have access to breakout? Can we put everyone in 2-person breakout rooms right now, or 3-person, however you want to do it?
Yep, we can do it in twos.
Oh, okay, sweet. Oh wow, I get co-host power now. Wow. Okay, so is there a way I can make it to where
I made the rooms.
you did?
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
And then we can move someone to a group of 3.
Yeah, let me start assigning then.
I already created them. I'll just open them up.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll move.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
And then we're just gonna role play one-on-one. Sounds like a plan.
Yep. Jacob for future. He left to the room. All right, we're good. You guys can go ahead and join your rooms.
So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna role play. Can I have a volunteer real quick? Just I guess because I want y'all to know how what it sounds like. Can I have a volunteer? It's easier if someone volunteers, so I don't have to pick somebody and embarrass them. But I'll do it.
You can go ahead and do it with me. You can roleplay.
Hey! Okay, Cassandra, you're my congratulations on being victim number 1. You must be so proud. Okay, so I'm gonna read. Let me screen share just so you can follow along with me. And I tweaked ours a little bit just because it's Cody's office for College Station, but it's nothing like the meat is the exact same, so I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, can y'all see my screen here?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and start here, assuming that we've already spent about 5-10 minutes just building rapport, for the beginning of the call. So, okay. Cassandra, I would love to ramble about random stuff all day, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I do want to ask, what are you here for? Like, what do you want to gain with Vector?
Definitely internships, long-term success with the company. I don't just want to be here for a little bit, but I'm looking to grow within the company, gain experience, stand out. It's really my goal.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, very ambitious, way more ambitious than mine. When I first started, I was literally just joining because I wanted my parents off my back about getting a job. So congratulations there for already beating me. How have you felt since your first weekend so far?
Good. I actually had 2 promotions my first weekend, so I'm super excited. I'm like hitting for 10K. So that's what I'm going for right now.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love to hear it. Sounds like you're doing phenomenal so far.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you can keep it up. I want you to be that 10K fast starter for us. And then where have you had anywhere where you may have had like some difficulty or some obstacles? Like where have you struggled or needed help on?
The only thing is like the calls. Like I love doing the demos, but picking up the demos is something that I dread sometimes. But I've gotten over it. I know that every time I make calls, I make money. So I'm totally over that now.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I was the same when I first started. It literally took me 5 minutes just to build up the courage to call my best friend's mom. So I totally get what you're saying. Just remember, like Drew says in training, if you learn to love the phone, you will crush this job. So just keep it up. I know you have to grind through it now, but if you learn to love it, you're going to crush it so far. And it sounds like you're doing pretty well so far. So no problems, it looks like. So awesome job with that. And then I was also curious, in training, did they mention the President's Club letter to you?
Yeah, they did, but I didn't really understand what that meant. So can you explain that to me?
Yeah, I'll go into a little more detail about it. So basically, it's just a letter that comes straight from the president, all right, from a $250 million company. That'd be Vector, right? And it basically says, hey, this girl's amazing. You should have her for whatever program or whatever company. So you apply for internships, grad school, whatever company, most Fortune 500 companies know Vector and Cutco. So if they see that you're a top person here, they'll say, hey, they were a top person there. We want them over here. And then they also talk to you about the All-American Team Builder Scholarship as well.
Yeah, they did. They mentioned that in the beginning too.
Briefly, okay, that's the same thing. Awesome. So yeah, All-American Team Builder Scholarship. This is just for helping build the team, sharing the job with others, introducing friends to us, sharing on social media, and that's actually what we're going to try and work on today. So I just want to share this with you because you're someone that I definitely want to build this team with, and I was talking to my manager Cody about it, and we would definitely be excited to team up with you and just duplicate you, right? So did he ever talk to you about the Snapchat program? Did he ever ask anyone to help you with that Team Builder Scholarship?
No, he didn't actually. This is the first time hearing about it.
Are you kidding me? Your first time? How have you not heard about it so far? I thought he was pumping it up in training. It's oh my gosh, I need to get on him for that. But basically, in a nutshell, just most of our top people that have won scholarships have been top team builders, like Mike Moe, one of our recruiting managers for us. So I've done this for them. I'm willing to do it for you as well. Here's the deal with the Snapchat program. So what we do is send a message to everyone, letting them know, hey, my company has opportunities for work. Let me know if you know anyone looking to work from home. So it's something very simple. I'll show it to you if you're open to it, but basically, we're just looking for people to lock arms with to help with the team and break some records this year. For College Station in particular, we actually have the opportunity to do a $2 million district office, which has only been done once before by our division manager, Kathy. So we have the opportunity to follow in her footsteps and run a multi-million-dollar district. But you're definitely someone that if I could have 20 of you, I'd be super excited, and I love that you're already super ambitious and looking at what long-term options and growth would look like for you. So like I mentioned, we're just gonna send this message to everyone saying, hey, if you know anyone who's looking for work, let us know. Once we do that, Cassandra, your phone is going to blow up for about the next 2 hours, right? Everyone on Snapchat's gonna be like, hey, what is it? Where is it? What do you do? I've been responding to people for a while now, and I'm going to be a lot better since I've been here for a while. I've done this with almost all our top people, like Zach, Sierra, Macy, Bryce, and quite a few more that I can just off the top of my head. But so I promise I don't judge anybody or anything, and I'll always keep you updated and have fun with it, just like I did with Bryce and Zach. I just log into your account. I send the message out and reply to everybody. After the big splurge comes in, I'll say, hey, here's how you respond to this. And if it gets really busy again, just let me know. I can go back and respond again. And normally when we do this in person, Cassandra, we usually just give them like a high five or whatever, say awesome, give them a hug. However, since we're all virtual, we're doing $100 high fives instead. So after we do this, just for me, it'd be Cody. So let Cody know if you want $100 cash or $150 worth of Cutco. I'd recommend Cutco just so you can build your collection though. But I just want to see if that's something you're willing to do because I can send messages and reply to them and get you some cash and get you on track for Team Builder this week. And no pressure, by the way. If you're not comfortable giving us your Snapchat login, totally fine. I'm just going to ask that you screen share instead just as proof that you're actually doing it. So, and just so I can help you out with responding. It's not that we don't trust you. It's just that we've been too trusting in the past. So which one would you rather do?
I think I'd just rather give you my login. That seems like a lot of work.
Okay, awesome. So at this point, I would ask her for her login, which I don't need your login and password right now, so I'm not going to ask. And then, okay, Cassandra, go in just to me if your favorite photo of yourself, and then is there anyone you absolutely don't want me to send this to?
No, you can send it to everyone.
Okay, if you change your mind, let me know. Like when I first started, I just broke up with my girlfriend, so guess who I didn't send it to? My ex-girlfriend. Right, so if you think of anyone like that, let me know, and I'll definitely not send it to them. But other than that, I will text you what I'll be sending beforehand, just so you can see what I'm going to send, just so you know. Other than that, thank you so much, Cassandra, for your help today. I really appreciate you helping let's like link arms with us and help build the team. I'm excited for you to see what your long-term options look like, and just for you to finish off your fast start.
Awesome, thank you.
Boom, boom, boom. Any questions, comments, concerns about anything we just went over? I know you guys just role played this. I just wanted you guys to hear what it looks like when it's all put together, since I've done it before. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? A lot of you guys are scaring me with these blank faces right now. Anything at all?
Yeah, how do you respond if someone says no, but not just like if they say no, but they're not comfortable and they'd rather do it themselves? How do you approach that?
So that's why the option on there was with like if they do it themselves and need a screen share, because we've actually had this happen in our office before. It was like my second time doing it. It was with a brand new rep. he was like, hey, I can definitely do this myself. And he was a really sharp kid. So I was like, okay, yeah, he's smart enough to do it on his own. Didn't do it on his own. He got that $100 in his commission statement that week and dipped. They need to screen share it with you, or you need to get their login. There is simply no other option besides those two. So if they say no, like to your login, that's fine. I really don't care if I get their login or not. I just care if they do it. So have them screen share their screen and do it on Snapchat. Does that help? I know that was kind of an aggressive answer, but does that help?
Yes, it does. And it's not aggressive because that's also how I do things.
Perfect. Love to hear it. Does anybody else? That was a good question. Nice one. Does anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns? Okay. Well, y'all ready to do a snap ad real quick? Ready for me to walk y'all through? Okay. Sweet. So what's going to look like is, does everyone remember that picture that I put in the chat? Is it still, oh, is it still there? No, let me put it in the chat one more time real quick. So for the College Station office, we use this picture to put on their story. And the process is going to look like, let me put this one in there just so you guys can see what an example looks like. So go ahead and open that up just on your computer. And this is just, I know this is just for the College Station office, so your office is going to vary. But I just want to put this out there just for kind of a general, it's like, God, what am I thinking of? Like foundation for this. Okay, so go ahead and open that up. So on the script, it says we get their login, right? You're gonna get their login. You're gonna ask them to finish responding to anyone that they didn't respond to. Great, they're done. Okay, I'm logged into their Snapchat. I'm gonna put this on their story first of all. So I'm gonna put it on their story, and I'm gonna attach the link to apply to my local office. So I would post it on their story, and on that, if you go, so I told you to get on Snapchat earlier. Go and open Snapchat back up. If you take a picture, just a picture of anything. So here's just like a picture of a black screen right here. Right here, this little paper clip is a spot where you can attach a link. So like for us, we use, let me screen share my, this real quick. So for us, the link that I attach in our story is workremotebcs.com. And for us, if they swipe up on that picture on that rep story, boom, automatically sends them to an application. And for us, it's just a Google form. And it's got a description and application. Every office has one of these, just you need to get it from your manager. So that's just gonna go on their stories. All you're gonna post is that picture, a caption that says, hey, swipe up for more details. And then you're gonna put that link on there, post. Is everyone following so far? Okay. Michaela, can you repeat the instructions that I just said to me? Just so I know that everyone's listening.
So when you take the picture,
Mhm.
you'll go to the link and
Yep.
little
Yep.
paper
Yeah,
clip.
you'll attach office link. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah. And then
I forgot.
post on their story.
Yeah.
I know you're overthinking it. So all we're gonna do is attach that link, type swipe up for more details, put it somewhere on there, boom, hit post. And the reason being, whenever we send out the individual advertisements to their friends, if a friend of a friend sees it, they need to be able to see like our pro. Does everyone know how like when you swipe up to add someone on Snapchat, if they're tagged in a post, you can see like their kind of their contact card, and like if they have a story, you can see their story. Does everyone know what I'm talking about? The reason why is because when they see us, they need to be able to click on our story and see that we're promoting the exact same thing. Because if I don't know about y'all, but if I click on someone's Snapchat card and I see like nothing, no help, no anything about the job, I'm gonna be kind of sketched out, right? I would be hesitant to add them. So I want that just for some credibility, along with that link. And it's also just a direct link to apply as well. So I'm gonna stop screen sharing real quick. After you post that, next, I'm gonna copy this picture. This is the picture that we send to everyone in their friends list. So if you open that one up, does everyone see how it's much simpler than the original one? Everyone go ahead and open that up? Everyone see how it's much simpler than the original one that I put in the chat? This is the one that we're going to send to their friends list. So by this point, it's on our story. Now we're going to send this to their friends. So it's going to look like, let me show y'all exactly what it's going to look like real quick. So I would literally just hold on that photo. Like, let me screenshot my phone real quick. And I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Does anyone have any questions so far? I know it's a little bit sporadic. Does anyone have any questions about following so far? None? Okay. We had some Sharpies in here today, I guess. Perfect. Okay. And let me screenshot my phone just so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. Should be able to see my screen now. Okay. So what it's going to look like is we're going to go to this picture in our camera roll. We're going to hold on the photo, click edit photo. So for this one, it accidentally zooms in. So I'm going to hit the crop button right here. I'm going to zoom out. Great. Now it's ready to send. And your manager will have one of these ready to go for you. Then I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here. And I'm going to type, hey, can you do me a huge favor? Post on your story and tag me in it. And then literally I'm just going to go by through A and just start clicking people one by one. Just one by one, just keep going through. And I'm going to go all the way through. See, like I have a ton of people, but I'm going to go all the way through letter A. I'm going to hit, and then after I finish clicking everyone on A, so let's say I just clicked everyone on A so far, I'm going to hit send. By that point, it is going to it's going to take a minute to send just because it's so many people, right? And then after I do that, I'm going to wait about 30 seconds, respond to just anyone who responds really quickly, and then move on to the next letter. And I do the same thing, and I repeat the process all the way to letter Z. Does anyone have any questions on that? Am I making this clear?
So you do letter by letter, so you don't get that many people at the same time.
So I'm gonna walk you through, guys. I'm gonna walk you all through how to do one of these right now, actually. So everyone, go ahead and. Kathy,
by the way, Sergio, I would say this. Yes, a couple letters at a time. I typically do, especially if they have a ton, just so that you make sure they all go through and they don't have the spinning wheel of death. But anyway.
Yeah. Erica, do y'all have anything that they can, like, any ads like this they can go ahead and post? Because if not, we can just wait till Saturday.
No, we can do this now.
haven't-
We were going to do this anyway in our staff meeting, so I'd rather do it now.
Okay. Sweet. Do you have any stuff for them, Erica? Like a picture like that?
Yeah, I have it for our office though. Are they? Well, I guess it's our office and your office.
Well, it's easy for you guys to just slap on your thing over whatever's created. So.
Okay, let me grab it.
Monica has her own.
So everyone, Erica's gonna put this in the chat. Put the one for that they're gonna post on their story first, please. And y'all, I know the once we start doing this, it's cool. The attention is real cool for about 5 minutes when you see like 20 people responded to you and you have like 50 people waiting to responses on Snapchat. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so popular. It is very fleeting. It's a very tiring feeling responding to everyone. Just gonna muscle through it. Okay.
All right, I'm going to pause the recording right now.
All right. So it should look like, I think this is the right one. Yeah. So this is the one we use for Cody's office. So just to see what it looks like, just to reiterate, Go to the photo that Erica just posted in the chat. You're going to go to your camera roll on Snapchat, click on it, hold on the photo. Just give me a thumbs up when you're right here. Just give me a thumbs up when you are literally at this exact same screen but with the different picture, obviously. Okay. Go ahead and open it up. Okay. So after you have this, we're going to click Edit Photo. It's going to zoom in a tad. And then we're going to click this crop button on the right side. We're going to zoom out. Boom. We're going to attach this link. So for, oh, wrong button. For me, it's workremotebcs.com. I'm going to click go. I'm going to click attach to snap. Boom. There's the link. And just go ahead. Is anyone not on this screen yet? It's okay if you aren't. I know it's kind of hard to save the photo. Is anyone not already at that link?
I'm following along, but I'm also in the middle of taking my kids to a sitter. But I have you on speaker, like taking screenshots and stuff.
Okay, as long as you're following along, that's fine. So is anyone else is anyone not on this screen right now? Perfect. Okay, we're all at the same position. All right, then we're gonna click blue arrow. Now that we have the link attached. Great. My story. I did this yesterday, so I am not gonna post it for a second time, 2 days in a row. But go and post on your story real quick. And then just give me a thumbs up when you have posted that on your story. Okay. About a quarter of us have posted it. About a third have posted it. About half. Okay. Go and post on your story. I'll give you all like 15 more seconds. I'll show you all exactly what to do. I'll show you how to respond, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to send first. Okay. Okay, and let me share my screen real quick. Oh, there we go. All right, great. So we've done this so far. So if we're doing this with the rep, right, we've posted in the rep story, we've attached the link. Bueno. This is just a random picture that she had here. Next, we're going to send to all our friends A through Z, and we're going to say, hey, can you do me a huge favor, post on your story and tag me in it. So now everyone's going to go ahead and get the second picture that Erica sent. So we get that second picture that Erica sent right there. Okay. And let me stop screen sharing. I'm going to screen share my phone so y'all can see what it looks like here. Okay. Can y'all see my screen? Okay, I don't know why it's not working like that. Let me try that again. Okay, perfect. So now we're here at the second photo that we're about to post. And I'm about to share with y'all some common responses. And all we're going to do right now is hit send. And we're going to say, hey, can you do me a huge favor? Post it on your story and tag me in it. Go to letter A and just start spamming. All the way down, all the way until you finish letter A, which for me is right here. So go all the way until you finish letter A. And then hit send. Oh. Go ahead and hit send, y'all. Okay. Then just give me a thumbs up once you've hit send. I know it's going to take a while to select everyone, so I'll give you all just a couple minutes real quick. Okay, and then I'm also going to screen share the responses page. Perfect. All right, so after you've selected everyone A through Z, go ahead and open that link up that I just put in the chat. No rush though. Actually, just letter A, my bad. No, we're not doing A through Z right now, but we are just doing letter A. Beautiful. I'm so excited. Y'all are gonna have applications flooding in right now. It's gonna be ridiculous. I'm so excited to see some of y'all get on track for the Team Builder Scholarship too. Stephen Gooch from our office did this. He had 0 PRs, was not even contesting for the Team Builder Scholarship, and now he did this Snapchat takeover, and now he's in 2nd place on his way to win $1,000 from the Team Builder Scholarship. It really is ridiculous. So, Rang, just give me a thumbs up if you sent it to letter A real quick. Just give me a thumbs up if you have sent it to everyone letter A. Okay, about 3 of y'all. Okay, it's about a third. Won the Team Builder Scholarship. Got a $250 Team Builder Scholarship award right to his checking account. That was pretty nice. And then I remember back in 2019, I got it as I was right behind Mike. Mike got like number 5 or something. I got like number 8 back in 2019. Got a nice $250. So it is definitely doable. Definitely doable. And I know y'all are going to keep building y'all Snapchats while you're at it too. So it should not be that tough. We are going to so after y'all are done responding A to Z, you're gonna have you're gonna be able to go to your people who have recently added you, and there's gonna be 20 people who have just added you from mentions on Snapchat, right? Are y'all following along here? There's gonna be about 20 people who have added you just from mentions on Snapchat. You're gonna after you've sent it A to Z, we're gonna add all those people, and we're gonna say, hey, if you're looking for a job, you came in the right place. Here's the link to apply. Add whatever apply form. So for us, I would add the work remote BCS one. Your office is going to be different. You can just copy paste this from this sheet as well. And y'all can ignore this. This is just for steroid PRs. So we're just following through step 4 right now. Through step 4. Other than that, that's literally it. Post on story, send, respond, and respond to new people. Four steps. 4 steps. But I know that was lengthy, but if y'all keep going A through Z tonight, y'all's phones are going to blow up. It's going to be ridiculous. They're going to be on track for Team Builder, and your office is going to start blowing up. Kathy, did I miss anything today?
Nope, I love it. So this is so important. And I love how you shared, like people can just turn, not just reps, turn their stuff around in terms of Team Builder, like Steven did, right? Like didn't even have a PR, all of a sudden number 2 in the nation or number 2 in the region. And just so cool to see that jump. And it's really, as powerful as that is for an individual, you know, it's even more powerful for your office, you know, when you can get several people doing that. Like what happens to your organization? How quickly do you build? You know, when you have all these applications coming in, it's really exciting. And it's so fun working with a big team and people who are excited to grow and are excited to compete and are excited to advance, who are excited to be team builders, to hook up their resumes, like all these things. It just makes it so much more fun. So thank you, Jacob. This was great. And I know some of you guys have seen stuff like this. I know Erica's walked through this process. Erica's the one that taught Lauren this document. Lauren had helped create with the guys over in College Station to show them how to do this, you know. So I know you guys have seen versions of this. But the concept is all, you know, the same, and you've got to do it. You've got to discipline yourself to do it, and then help your reps, you know, because like, shoot, who doesn't want an extra $500, $1,000 each semester? You know, like they can earn extra cash. They can put cool stuff on their resume. Like it looks amazing when companies look and see that somebody cares more than just about themselves, right? That they care about the organization, the company, the mission, where they're going, they care about growing it. Like that means a lot to companies when they're looking to hire people, you know. Those are people they're stoked to have on their teams because they're like, hell yeah, we know that if this person wants to work here, they're going to be, you know, tied into helping us towards the corporate mission, whatever that might be, right? So don't forget that, you know, and making sure that you guys are helping your reps maximize on that as well. So any other comments or questions that you guys have here? All right, well here, couple last things here that I will say. Right now, like so important, and I told our guys last week, and I don't know that it like really registered, but it is so important to do this here today. You want to get people in and trained ASAP, guys. You want them to get in the doors. You want your office to open and already have 7 assistant managers, you know, 4 assistant managers who are already at 5K in sales and like tied in, and getting people in now and getting people to April 5th kickoff, you know, that's huge. All right. And them getting a chance to be influenced and impacted by some of the best from all over Southwest region. And that's 6 to 9 p.m. kickoff on April 6th. And for those who don't know, it did get moved from Monday to Tuesday. Lloyd sent out a new memo. So it's going to be 2 Tuesdays. So April 6th, Tuesday, April 6th from 6 to 9 p.m. That is part 1 of summer kickoff. For those who don't know, there's no longer summer kickoff on April 10th and 11th. Okay. So your calendars did have April 10th and 11th forever. Lloyd changed that due to some different things, and the DVM team decided to do a split. And so on April 6th, Tuesday night from 6 to 9 will be a very recruiting focus. And so that's, you know, half of our business, right? And then the other will be 2 weeks later on Tuesday night, the 20th, from 6 to 9 p.m. will be very rep development, sales development, culture, team focus. Cool. So just so you guys are aware of that and making sure that you have those changes in your calendar. And we'll make sure we'll have an updated calendar by this Saturday. I've got that on my list of things to do tomorrow, and make sure that we're all set up and ready to go. Cool. So what I'd love to do is I'd love to give some quick, or does anyone have any questions? Good. All right. Awesome.